Here are some amazing facts about the Indian Star Tortoise. Physical characteristics. Distinctive pattern. The Indian Star Tortoise gets its name from the star-like radiating patterns on its carapace shell. Coloration. The shell is typically dark brown or black with bright yellow or orange star-like radiating patterns. Size. Adult females are larger than males and can reach up to 15 inches in length, while males typically grow to around 7 to 9 inches. Sexual dimorphism. Males have a more concave plastron belly and longer tails, while females have a flatter plastron. Lifespan. They can live up to 35 to 80 years in captivity with proper care. Domed shell. Their shell is highly domed, which helps them roll over more easily if flipped on their back. Weight. Adult tortoises can weigh between 1.5 to 5 kilograms, depending on size and gender. Skin. Their skin is usually rough, grayish to brownish in color. Leg structure. Their legs are stumpy and elephantine, designed for walking long distances. Highly adapted limbs. The tortoise's limbs are adapted for digging, which they use to burrow in soft soil. Behavior. Shy nature. Indian Star Tortoises are generally shy and reclusive. Territorial. Males may become territorial, especially during the breeding season. Basking. They often bask in the sun to regulate their body temperature. Nocturnal. Although mostly diurnal, they may exhibit nocturnal activity in hot weather. Burrowing. They tend to dig shallow burrows in the wild to escape the heat. Slow movers. Like most tortoises, they are slow and deliberate in movement. Herbivorous. They are herbivores, primarily eating grasses, leaves, and fruits. Hydration. They get most of their hydration from the food they eat and rarely drink water. Drought adaptation. They are well adapted to survive in arid conditions. Grazing habits. They are grazers and prefer leafy greens over other types of vegetation. Habitat. Native range. The Indian Star Tortoise is found in India, Sri Lanka, and parts of Pakistan. Dry regions. They thrive in semi-arid, dry regions with sparse vegetation. Forest habitats. In some parts of their range, they inhabit dry forests and scrub lands. Monsoon adaptation. They are adapted to survive the monsoon season by burrowing. Temperature tolerance. They can tolerate temperatures ranging from 20 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius. Human impact. Many tortoises are found in areas near human habitation due to habitat loss. Wide range. They are one of the few tortoise species that can adapt to a wide variety of environments. Elevations. They are typically found at elevations below 300 meters. Dry vegetation. In the wild, they often inhabit areas with thorny bushes and dry grass. Isolated pockets. Their populations are scattered in isolated pockets throughout their range. Reproduction. Mating season. Breeding usually occurs just before the monsoon season, May-June. Mating rituals. Males may circle females and nudge them during courtship. Egg laying. Females can lay up to 10 eggs in a single clutch. Multiple clutches. They may lay several clutches throughout the year. Incubation. The eggs take about 90 to 170 days to hatch, depending on the environmental conditions. Temperature-dependent sex determination. The temperature of the nest can determine the sex of the hatchlings. Higher temperatures generally produce females. Nesting behavior. Females dig holes in the ground to lay their eggs and cover them afterward. Hatchling size. Hatchlings are typically around 1.5 inches long at birth. Hatchling survival. The survival rate of hatchlings is low due to predation and environmental factors. Parental care. Indian Star Tortoises, like most reptiles, do not provide parental care after laying eggs. Conservation. Vulnerable status. The Indian Star Tortoise is listed as vulnerable by the IUCN due to habitat loss and illegal trade. Pet trade: they are commonly poached for the exotic pet trade, which is a major threat to their survival. Protected by law: in India, the Indian Star Tortoise is protected under the Wildlife Protection Act of 1972. Habitat destruction, deforestation and agriculture are leading causes of habitat loss. Climate change: changing weather patterns pose a significant threat to their natural habitat. Illegal export: despite legal protections, illegal exports to foreign pet markets continue to be a problem. Conservation efforts: conservation organizations are working to protect and rehabilitate populations. Protected areas: many populations exist in protected areas and national parks in India. Reintroduction programs: there are efforts to reintroduce captive red tortoises into the wild. Cultural significance: in some parts of India, they are considered symbols of good luck and prosperity.